news. And by the way, if you are following online media and articles and whatnot, this is no longer hidden news. More and more professors and academics are writing stuff, and it's being publicized on Twitter in the last 2-3 years. I have had at least, I'd say, a dozen people tweet at me like specific articles, like how do you answer this, and about ulum al-Quran, about qira'at, about makhtutat, about issues. These are now well known within the Western Academy, that they're bringing forth issues. Their level of now knowledge is leaps and bounds above what it used to be 100 years ago. And by and large, our ulama in the Eastern world are not aware, by and large, of what's going on in the Western side of things. And they're not answering those questions in a manner that it needs to be answered. And this is something all of us that are in academia fully acknowledge. We actually.
What is the reaction you get from the tradition, the scholars of the, let's say, apostates of tradition to you? What do they say to you? Because you oppose them, in the end you don't accept them. You say one, they say many crowds.
So at the moment I haven't received any reaction because I think most of our traditional scholars, they read Urdu, and our Western scholars and our some of the scholars, Muslim scholars which are based in the West, they read English. But a lot of our traditional scholars in the Indo-Pak subcontinent, they heavily rely on the Urdu language. And because generally what happens is that our traditional scholars, they only lend an ear when something starts to become either popular or either convincing to the masses. It is only then when they feel that they have to maybe give a response. So I'm still waiting, and I would like that. I have sent my book to some of the very famous scholars as well, and I haven't received any responses yet. I very much would like to, but as yet still it is awaited. I can tell you that they would be very angry and they would never accept what I have said, because you see, I have critically analyzed a lot of narratives from Bukhari, from Muslim, and from some of the other canonical collections, and they don't go along with any person who would criticize or critically reject any narrative which is found in a book like Bukhari. And I think I can, without even knowing what they would, without even finding their reaction, I can predict their reaction. That they will not be, they'll not accept it in any way, and they'll be extremely put off and angry.
Yeah, I hope you can in-person conversation in a civilized manner. That would maybe help one side to find the truth.
Right.